Hey everybody, it's Susan from Autodidact Wild Garden, and today I wanted to give you a little tour of what's going on in the front yard. And you can see right here there's been some damage. I think it's probably from grasshoppers. You can see where they've eaten, but I'm just leaving it and just seeing how things will go. I did trim up my citrus trees. I trimmed them up pretty good, cut all the bottom limbs off, and I did put some fertilizer on them. It was all-purpose plant fertilizer, and so I put it on those. Put some on that one also. And then you see that squash, that's a I'll put it up on the screen. I keep forgetting the name of it. But this is, I assume it's one plant. I allowed a spaghetti squash to kind of die, or whatever squash it is, to die right in this area right here, and it has completely, I mean, you can see, and you can see how big that leaf over there is. Probably the biggest, but that is, I mean, even this one right here is probably double my hand. So these leaves are huge, and it's just taken over this area. And this lamb's ear is right in the middle of it. It's doing well. I think these are cosmos that have come up right here. And then we've got that tomato, and we've got another tomato here. And the cilantro with the seeds is still laying under here. And there's also some onions that are still under there. I think the onions are actually helping keep the pests down. And then we've got this tomato, and you can see there's some fruit on that one. The parsnips, this is brown now, but it's kind of sprinkling, so I'm not, I'll have to wait till they dry out. But we've got the kale that's still growing. We've got this chokeweed that tries to take over everything. And then this is okra. Ooh, and we had a flower, but it's gone. But they are beautiful flowers. But you can see these are all aphids. The ants kind of work in unison. I heard or read that it was something like they pull out the sugars and the ants eat them. So, but I'm just leaving it just to see what would happen. We had a ton of ladybugs, but I haven't seen any lately. And then we have, you can see the damage on here. I think this is from grasshoppers, but again, I'm trying not to kill very many pests. And we've got this right here, and this plant right here is loaded with tomatoes. Let's see if I can show them. We've got those, and then we've got some all the way in the back. See how big those are back there, and there's some. And so this plant is just kind of growing in the middle of a vine. This is some kind of squash that's coming from that garden back there. And then, ooh, looky, that is a cucumber. So we also have cucumber growing in here, which I guess I better, since they're so prolific, I better be watching out for that. So, and this flower bed looks amazing. I put these dark elephant ears up here. I think they'll do well up here. And then all of the other stuff I think will do fabulous up here. This right here is not looking so hot. Maybe I shouldn't have covered it up with a basket. I covered it up. Well, you see what I did. I put the fertilizer in it, so it may have been too much. So don't go overboard with the fertilizer. I was kind of being lazy and just threw it all in there. But these sweet potato vines are finally starting to take off. And then we have banana trees, coleus. Those are so pretty, the colors on those. And then this is, I'll put it on the screen. It has never lasted this long. It's usually in the spring and then it's gone. But I'm guessing because of all the water, it's coming back and staying. And so it's really pretty up against this other purple. And let's see, this is supposed to be a yellow canna lily, but it just is not doing so hot in this spot right here. So, and these banana trees, they've been here for 2 years, but I'm guessing because of these big, huge pine trees that they don't get a whole lot of nutrients in here, which is why I put out the fertilizer. And so we'll see if that helps. But I cut that kale back that was so huge. And this elephant ear that I thought was dead has come back. There's more coleus. And that Persian shield goes so well. I mean, it's just gorgeous. The leaves on this are just amazing. It feels like cat's tongue or something. But next to that queen, what is it called? I don't know. Put that on the screen too. This something queen. And then this is a coleus also. This is that what's it called? Flamethrower. And it's already putting out seeds. You can see the little flowers on it. And then we have this coleus right here. And then my tree, my Japanese maple, you can see where it's been eaten by something. But the rest of it looks pretty good. And it's got some new growth on it. So I'm not worried about it. But I put this dark purple elephant ear next to all of this other purple. And then we've got this snapdragon, and look how beautiful that color is. So everything up here is looking great. This is that butterfly bush. And here it can be an invasive species, but what the extension told me, the local university extension said to just cut it all the way back in the winter time so that it would not get so big. And this by my mailbox is passion flower, and I'll put a picture of what it looks like. It was blooming, and I'll put a picture on the screen. But so there's lots of blooms that will be happening soon here. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.